Hey, what is going on, Capricorns? Butch here. I know I just did a February read for you guys, but I got some feedback. For some reason, I was getting a lot of Virgo energy, and I feel like I don't know where that came from. It was a genuine energy. It was coming in, but I feel like because it was a monthly, I want to do you guys justice. So I'm going to redo it, or I'm going to do another one for you guys. Because I don't like to, offend anyone. And I feel like maybe some people felt like it was more of a Virgo reading than a Capricorn reading, but that's not the case. But I love you guys all. You guys are always good to me. So, I just want to repay that and give you guys another reading. And hopefully we don't get a lot of Virgo in this one. But this reading is for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. Hopefully the comments are more happy with the read this time. Like I said, I don't know what it was. I've never had that happen before where I got so much. I was just getting this constant Virgo in my head. And then, but that's not fair to you. And I want everything to be fair, and I want you guys to have a reading that's yours. So I hope you can look past it. Like I said, I don't feel like, it was a genuine read, and for some reason it came out that way, and I apologize for that. But like I said, I put it out because it was a message for Capricorns, and I wanted to reach you guys. But like I said, I got quite a bit of feedback, and I want everybody to have their read. So here we go again. With all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what is going on for Capricorns for February 2024? What message do we have for the Capricorns? What can we see coming in for Capricorn? Right. So what I see, Capricorn, is I feel like there is someone new coming in now. It's a new energy. This may be someone you just met or someone you are going to meet, but I feel like with this person, first and foremost, I feel a lot of physical energy. A lot of physical chemistry. I see a lot of flirting back and forth. And I see a lot of really passionate, energy back between the two of you. So I feel like this is definitely starting off physical. Now, with this physical energy, we really are physical. I'm seeing a lack of really communicating. I feel like there's not a lot of talking about the future. And I feel like that is kind of come back and bite us in the ass a little bit here. Because what I do see is I feel like with this person is looking for something serious. This person is looking to build that foundation. I feel like they have their shit together. They're just looking for that partner. They're looking for their partner in crime. They're looking for someone they can build with. And what's getting lost in translation here is I feel like this person, because of the physical energy, I feel like they're under the assumption that that's what you want. You know, I feel like they're misunderstanding you. There's a huge misunderstanding here. So let me clarify it. They think that that's what you want. That's all you want. And I feel like it is going to cause a lot of hot and cold energy, because I feel like there's an internal struggle within this person because they want more from this. You know, yeah, they want the physical, but they want the physical to continue, but they want more. You know, they're looking for a real partner. You know, they're looking for that forever partner. Like I said, this person is emotionally mature. They're not looking for one-night stands. They're not looking for a casual partner. And they're under the assumption that that's what you want. You know, and I feel like it is because of lack of communication. You know, feeling like maybe you're not on the same page. So I feel like that internal struggle is causing this person to be a little standoffish. Maybe kind of throwing you through a loop because of the fact that, you know, we got this physical going on, but why isn't it progressing to something more? You know, and like I said, I feel like it's because this person thinks that you're not on the same page. They enjoyed the physical, they enjoyed the interaction, but they want more from this. I mean, this person is thinking about you and only you, but that internal struggle we talked about is them looking at the negatives instead of the positives here. They're seeing this as maybe this is all you wanted. And that's not all they want. You know, even though it started off physical, this person saw potential. They saw a lot of potential in this connection. You know, they thought even though it was a lot of physical energy, there was something more here. You know, they were looking for something stable. They were looking for something to build on. Even so much to say is, I mean, I feel like there's new love here. You know, this person really caught feelings for you. But they're holding back those feelings and not telling you about them because they feel like that's not what you're interested in. You know, like I said, it's a huge misunderstanding here. It's totally due to lack of communication. Like I said, I mean, this person is looking for that forever person, and they thought that was you. They believed that was you. You know, the physical was just what got them through the door. The rest was what was going to keep them. So, I mean, I feel like they're not telling you. You know, the lack of communication got you into this mess, and them not, you know, continuing that vibe is making this messy. Like I said, I mean, this person is looking for a strong union. They're looking to build that empire. They're looking to build that kingdom. And they're looking for that person to sit side by side with them. The funny thing is you're right there. You're right in front of them. And they feel like you're not on the same page, or you're not wanting the same thing. So, I mean, we have sleepless nights, some anxiety. This person, like I said, they feel like they've found the one, but they believe that the one doesn't want them. So we have that little bit of a conundrum. So that is why we're getting that hot and cold energy with this person. They want to be around you. They want to be next to you, but they feel like you don't want that. So it's almost like they're trying to hold back those feelings. You know, neither one of us is seeing what's right in front of us here with that Two of Swords. And like I said, I mean, I feel like it's confusing for you because you felt like you know, you're going to feel like you had a good time. Why do you want to keep having a good time? You know, could this be more? But then they get hot and cold. You know, this misunderstanding is vibrating through. But let's be clear. I feel like this is overthinking. And one good thing about this just being overthinking is I feel like, you know, I feel like we're finally going to have that conversation and finally see things the way they're supposed to be seen. See things in a different perspective. And I feel like that's when we start getting back on track. You know, once this person realizes that you do want something more, you know, I feel like we can really get back to smooth sailing. You know, this person, like I said, I mean, this type of person that shows up, puts in the work. I mean, I see a lot of happiness here. And I feel like you know, with this person, you're not just getting a reliable partner, someone that you can depend on, but you're getting someone that you can have a good time with as well. Like, that good time isn't ending. We're just adding on to it. And what this person wanted, and what you wanted, you know, I finally see you getting with that Emperor and Empress, the King and the Queen, sitting side by side on the throne. You know, finally getting your kingdom in order. What I love about this deck, see how you put them together and you have that skull in the background, you know, representing that they should be together. But like I said, it's sometimes that happens. Lack of communication, not talking about what needs to be talked about. Like I said, I feel like in the moment when this person met you, they weren't expecting to have these type of feelings. You know, it's like I said, it started off in a physical. You know, and they were looking, you know, it's like when you're looking for something, but you find something else. And even though you're not really sure if that's what you were looking for, you really enjoy it. But then that what you're really looking for kind of seeps back into your head. And I feel like that's where they're at. You know, yeah, I had a good time. I would like to continue to have a good time, but this person isn't into it. You know, they don't want anything more from me. And it's just a lack of communication. I mean, there's nothing else that I can say other than that. You know, that's what's causing this issue. But like I said, once we start seeing this in the proper perspective, you know, I feel like this is going to take a step forward. You know, we have new love, like I said, you know, a lot of real potential with this person. And I see that once we get to that smooth sailing again, you know, there is a lot of forward movement. You know, like I said, this is someone that you can rely on and someone that needs someone that they can rely on. You know, but it is having your cake and eat it too, because I mean, this is a strong partner, but also you have that great sex life. And we're all adults, so I'm just going to say that. But like I said, once we get past that lack of communication, I feel like it takes a turn when this person finally comes out and just be blunt. And maybe it's you that's being blunt. But one of you has to take the stand here and open that communication so we can clear things up. And once that happens, like I said, I see a lot of forward movement. I see you both getting what you want from this. But this happens a lot. You would not believe the lack of communication, what kind of chaos that can cause. But like I said, I feel like you're both on the same page. I feel like it was a huge misunderstanding, you know, and I feel like we are going to get back on the track. And once we get back on track, you know, I see a lot of smooth sailing moving forward. You know, once we get the elephant out of the room, we can enjoy the ride. Now with this person, we have Libra and Aquarius. We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You know, we have some Taurus, some Virgo, Sagittarius, and we have some Aries as well. I didn't even want to say that we have Virgo energy in that because of our little debacle. Sorry, that was, I didn't mean to laugh there, but sometimes in life things happen and you don't want it to happen, and sometimes things get, I find it funny, it's almost ironic that I did this read and it was just poor communication. And I feel like our last encounter with the last Capricorn read, it was some miscommunication. But yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes we meet people in life and it's not quite what we thought we were going to get. Sometimes we get interested in someone, it starts off physical and then we want more. And then sometimes without the right communication, we kind of start thinking, okay, well, does this person want more? Am I the only one that wants more from this? I mean, you got them a little sidetracked. But like I said, I feel like the physical was so good that they felt like that's all it was. But like I said, you can have your cake and eat it too. Once we clear the air here, I feel like we're going to finally get on with it. But like I said, definitely a huge misunderstanding here. They enjoyed it. They really did. They really enjoyed you. But they felt like that's all you wanted. It felt like maybe you weren't on the same page. And it's a little bit of, it's too good to be true energy in this as well. They met you, the physical was amazing. So it's almost like this can't be the person because it's too good to be true. It's not. I feel like it is true. That it kind of reminds me of a quick little story. A buddy of mine, he met this girl a few years ago, and he was over the moon. He would talk about this girl all the time. He was telling us all about her. He said, this is the kind of girl I want to settle down with, but she's not the one. And I'm like, what do you mean she's not the one? He goes, she is a hard 10. She's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life. And there's no way that she wants to be with me. And I said, well, she is being with you. Like, you guys are hooking up all the time. He's like, yeah, well, maybe she's just getting the side piece. And he was convincing himself that she wasn't interested in him because he said, the more I get to know her, she's the most beautiful one I've ever seen. She's the most caring person I've ever seen. She's got a great job. He said, every time I see something new in her, it's just more and more reason why there's no way that she'd be interested in me. And funny enough, she was. And they're still together. And it's funny. It's as a man, and as a man, we don't realize how women think. What I've learned is women are more, they're more attracted to personality. They're more attracted to stability. They're more attracted to someone that can make them laugh. Men are more physically focused, and I don't know what that is. Not all men. I'm not really that way. But a lot of men are that way. They think, everything's about looks. It's because we are physical creatures. We are stimulated physically. Women are stimulated mentally. Now, that's not putting everybody in a box because everybody's different. But from what I've learned, on a pretty good percentage of women are stimulated more mentally than physically. And men are more physical than mental. So sometimes we get a little bit lost in translation. But like I said, it is funny. Sometimes you see guys that, I always think back to Julia Roberts when she married Lyle Lovitz. And I feel like that just speaks volumes. That guy was a weird looking dude. And she was a pretty woman, but women tend to look deeper. And I mean, smart guys look deeper too. We don't always have our best moments. Anyway, be good. Take care. Stay safe.